Hello, everyone, and welcome to an episode of The Green Pill Secret. Today's topic is about preferences. Indeed, this is about height. This episode is about the tall queens and the short kings. The reason I bring this up is that there is a lot of bias. Women often say, I want a man that's greater than 6 feet tall. And men often see the women that are 6 feet tall as at best unapproachable and at worst just unattractive. So I give equal sympathy to the tall queens and the short kings. The short kings, well, you know, honestly, let's be frank. The average height of an American man is about 110 or so centimeters, maybe 109, 110. Excuse me, I'm going to say 5 foot 10 and in centimeters is about 175 centimeters. The average height of a woman is about 5 foot 4 or about 160 centimeters. That's the average. Most women are taller or shorter than that. Most men are taller or shorter than that. That's just the way they're made. And you can't fault for someone for being that way. I do know of at least one case of a man who went to Thailand to get his legs broken just so that they could regrow and make him a little taller. Don't do that. No, no, no. Folks and ladies, obviously, you don't want to be shorter than you actually are, because there are some advantages of being a tall queen. You can reach the higher shelves and all that fun stuff. I think there's fewer of you that feel alienated by society, but dating probably is where you feel the most keen. You probably do have that thing where you just got to accept that get a guy might be shorter than you, or maybe you don't, and you're looking at you're, let's say you're 5 foot 10 and you're saying I want a 6 foot guy, and the 6 foot guys there are 20% of the population, so you're automatically knocking out 80% of all men that you could be dating. And that's not good. That's going to make you frustrated that there ain't a men that you want, or frustrated that a guy lied. I would never lie on my dating profile. I do say that I'm 5 foot 9. I'm technically 5 foot 9.5 or so, or 10. I've been shrinking since I got older. But the point is that I don't lie about those things. I don't think I would rather have a woman that accepts me for who I am than dismisses me because I'm not 6 foot. That's that's the practicality. I don't consider myself a short king because I'm average in height. But the folks that are 5 foot 4 and male, I mean, I get it. I get it. There are women that will find you attractive. Just as, well, I mean, I'm personally someone who doesn't mind dating a taller woman. I have dated women that are as tall or taller than me before, and it was never their height that bothered me. I enjoyed them. I thought they were fun, interesting, and entertaining. So, guys, be available to the tall queens. I mean, maybe she won't want to date you because you're too short, but honestly, you're a 6 foot guy trying to date a 6 foot 2 woman. First and foremost, don't let the women tell you that you're bad for dating someone else, dating a tall queen. I mean, that's the thing. They're gonna rag on you because I'm 5 foot 2, and why does no one want to date me? She's a short queen, and she has a right to complain. If she's 5 foot, she's a short queen. She has a right to complain that the tall queen is getting a date. But the tall queen has so few opportunities, because if she is limiting herself to men that are about her height, she doesn't have that many opportunities. And I'm not saying that the tall kings got to go to the tall queens and give them some love because they're not available. I think that every tall king has the right to go after a 5 foot woman, despite the incongruity in size, a foot. literally. But what I am saying is that we need to be flexible. Ladies, short king got a lot to offer. Gents, the tall queen's got a lot to offer too. And if the tall queen is accepting you, which she might, jump on it, to be figuratively. Overall, I am just really worried that we are obsessing too much over height. The profiles that say he's got to be 6 foot, that's just not reasonable. I mean, yes, you can have your preferences, but I can guarantee you on a date, a 6 foot guy who's a jerk is a lot less attractive than a 5'10" fella who is kind and sensitive and opening the door for you and listening to your issues and taking them into an account, who's remembering if you get to a second date that you don't eat gluten, for instance. Those are the keepers. F that his height is only 5'8" or 9 or 10, or even 5'4". He's a short king. Give him respect. He's going to have your back. He's going to care about you. And believe me, a short king can care about you and have your back. There are many women that do have short kings as boyfriends and husbands. And they will tell you that that man is a real man. That's a real man. Just as the tall queens, they'll go out, and if they're dating a shorter guy, don't diss him. No, because the guy's giving them heart, giving them soul, showing the appreciation, calling her his queen. And that's all I'm getting at here. Yes, I like the tall queens. I've dated the short queens, and I have mad respect for the short kings. I want to see them get some love. So, ladies, love the short kings, and I will continue, as I welcome all you men to continue to love the tall queens, because they're beautiful, they're kind, they're sweet, and being tall is somewhat alienating. So have some sympathy for that. Just show some love and caring and sincerity. And don't obsess over height. You want a 6 footer, but a 5'10" like me appears? What's that extra inches going to do? Are you worried that when you wear high heels, you'll be taller than me? Well, I can still dance with you. I can still reach you for a kiss. Don't get all up in arms over this. Just be nice, be flexible, and you'll find the right person. You'll find the person that gels with you, because the height is going to be the least of your concerns. Okay, occasionally he can reach the top shelf, but you can get a step ladder. You don't need him to reach the top shelf at your home, you know. And in the grocery store, of course, reaching that top shelf, generally staff will help you. So, or a kind person. The point is that height, it has its advantages and it has its disadvantages. But in love, it's the mind that counts, not the height. A kind, beautiful person is a kind, beautiful person, whether they're 6 feet tall or 5 feet tall. A caring and sensitive individual will still be caring and sensitive, whether they are the average height or below or above average height. Be flexible and enjoy people you could know. And thank you, everyone, for joining me on the Green Pill Secret. I have been very honored so far in our second year to have you continue to be with us and give some love for the tall queens and the short kings. That's all I'm asking of you. Thanks, everyone. And until next time, see ya.